We've seen two different ways to validate a single field. We can do it with clean field or with a validator, either one that Django provides or one that we write ourselves. All of these methods, though, only let us handle a single field at a time. What if we need to check two or more fields together to know if the form is valid? This is where the form's clean method comes into play. Let's go to Workspaces.
All right, so our suggestion form is good. One thing we probably want to add, just to make this a more complete form, is we want somebody to verify their email address. Let's go over here. Let's get rid of this inspector. We don't need that anymore. So we want them to verify their email address, and let's do that by adding in another field. So we'll say verify email, forms.email field, and for the help text, let's put in please verify your email address. And now let's see what this does to our view, to our form. So we have our name, like normal, we have our email, and we have verify email, and below that it says please verify your email address. We could do that as the label instead of as the help text if we wanted. Like if we wanted to change this right here over to label. And then refresh. There we go. And that's maybe a little bit more clean and what you would expect. Either way it works. The help text is really handy when you're making forms for the admin. And now, though, we need to make sure that if I put in, my name here, and I put in kenneth@example.com here, but I put in kennethlove@example.com here, it should throw an error and go, hey, you didn't give me the same email address. So how do we do that? Well, we do that by specifying a clean method for the entire form. So notice this clean method is just called clean. There's no field name after it. So this will clean the entire form. So after we go through every field and make sure the field satisfies its own requirements, then we can go through the entire form as a whole and make sure the form satisfies its requirements. So we need to get a couple of things in here. So first of all, let's get all of the data. And we're going to call super.clean. That calls the clean method on our forms.form or on our suggestion form. So that gets all of our clean data, gives us all the data back. So then we'll do email equals clean data. And you can either do email or you could do .get email. It acts like a dictionary, so you can just, either one of these. And then we'll do verify, clean data.get verify email. And so now what we want to do is we want to make sure that the two of those have the same data and they're both filled in. We already know they're both going to be filled in because it's going to come back. So we can just do if email does not equal verify. So if they don't have the same data in them, then we want to raise forms.validation error. And our error we're going to put in here, we'll just say you need to enter the same email in both fields. All right, so that's it. Now we don't have to return anything from clean. Unlike clean field, like clean honeypot, you don't have to return anything back from clean. It's cool with just running through, and if there's no errors, then it's happy. So this is bad. Let's go ahead and suggest that. And we'll say data security. Oops, there we go. That's the thing I want somebody to cover. And if we hit that, we get you need to enter the same email in both fields. So great, we got an error message about our two fields. The fields are both, one of them's wrong. We don't know which one. So they both need to match.
Between cleaning fields, validators, and cleaning whole forms, we're definitely able to make sure that our data is exactly what we want and need. Okay, let's leave forms alone for a little bit and go make some more interesting models for our next feature.